Welcome back after that short break. You're watching DD India News Hour with me, Deepika. Now, thousands of protesters gathered near the Capitol building in Washington, D.C. when Israel's Prime Minister addresses a joint session of the Congress. Benjamin Netanyahu is facing criticism both at home and abroad for his approach to the war in Gaza and the mounting civilian death toll. DD India correspondent Jagriti Dave is in the U.S. Capitol and has more on the reception that awaits Netanyahu there.
As security is tightened ahead of Mr. Netanyahu's speech on Wednesday, pro-Palestinian activists are angry about Washington's support for Tel Aviv and its assault on Gaza, which has killed nearly 40,000 civilians in the enclave, according to its Hamas-run health ministry. The Israeli operation was launched after Hamas's October the 7th attack, where around 1,200 people were killed, according to Israel's government. The war has sparked protests across college campuses here in the US, and this week demonstrators will be in Washington with demands for a ceasefire and for the US to stop giving aid to Israel. Relatives of hostages taken by Hamas are also gathering on the National Mall to highlight their plight and call for their release. Mr. Netanyahu's speech to Congress also comes at a tricky time for US-Israeli relations. Mr. Netanyahu has hit back against US President Joe Biden, who's been increasingly critical of Israel's strategy in Gaza and has been putting pressure on his ally to prevent the conflict spilling over into the wider region. It also comes at a challenging time for Washington, with Joe Biden dropping out of the presidential race and endorsing his vice president instead. Kamala Harris has said she won't preside over the Senate for the Israeli leader's speech, with an aide citing a scheduling conflict, but others have interpreted this as an indication of just how divisive Mr. Netanyahu's visit is for the Democrats, some of whom have indicated they may boycott the speech. Jagriti Dave in Washington reporting for DD India.